It's here. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Let's dive into it. Hi everyone, as you can see, I have a production unit of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the first ever officially licensed keycap set from Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast, and Hasbro. Earlier this year, Clackeys approached us with the idea of creating official keycap sets for Magic the Gathering, starting with the release of the Neon Dynasty collection or card set. If you follow Magic the Gathering, you know that they come out with collections like this. People play, using tournaments, drafts, etc. And it was a brilliant idea for Clackeys to think of creating sets that match the releases of Wizards of the Coast. Just to go through it real quick, we have, of course, Clackeys, the producers of the set. You can find it there. That's where the pre-order was. That's where the extras will be later on, shortly after it is distributed. You've got Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the set that this entire key set was inspired by. And just look at, of course, the set's official art across and around this entire box. It's absolutely stunning. It's like a booster pack, but key set size right here. We've got, of course, Magic the Gathering, the Hasbro IP. And then on the back, we've got Wizards of the Coast here. Our little logo. Look, Ma, we're on a key set. And you can see I haven't opened this one yet. I have prototypes here that will show, but I'm gonna keep this one sealed. This is a collector's item, the first in other sets that we, I guess, have already announced with Clackeys on their site with Magic the Gathering Classic. But this is the first in a long line of projects that we are doing in collaboration with Clackeys. This, and you can see it in the frame, this is the key set. I thought it matched really well on a purple molly. And you can see some of the novelties, the unique Magic the Gathering font, the sub-legends for Neon Dynasty. It's really a stunner here. We'll take a closer look at the set on my table and all the little novelties, every little detail of the kit, because it is truly amazing what SpikedSynapse did with the design assets of Wizards of the Coast and bring it to a keyboard. So jumping right into the novelties, you can see right away, official Hasbro licensing. You can see even the fine amount of detail that we can get to get clear text onto a keycap. This has really been a level up in terms of the crispness of our dye sublimation, which of course is a heat transfer of a film onto a keycap. So dye sub sometimes has the potential to bleed a bit onto the keycaps. You're essentially baking the ink onto the plastic, and in order for us to achieve the really fine details, like on that A right there, that sub-millimeter width, and you can see that more on some of the other novelties, which we'll bring over right now. A lot of these novelties from the set are brought from card designs and illustrations, and brought to a much smaller scale. Again, you can see the little particles on this, the fine line work that the designer SpikedSynapse has been able to transfer onto keycaps. And we're super excited about how they turned out onto the sets. Look at those. It's just absolutely astounding to get very fine line work onto these keycaps. And if you're a fan of Magic the Gathering and you played with the set Neon Dynasty, you will recognize these right away. On the lettering itself and the overall design, the modifiers are a deep navy blue with some cyan lettering, and the alphas are just fantastic. You have the official Magic the Gathering font, and with this set, because Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is this kind of cyberpunk, futuristic, Japanese folklore type environment, they have hiragana sub-legends right on there. And the sub-legends from afar look almost robotic, like a different language, but up close, and if you compare, let's say, with another F key, this is from the Miko set, you can see that, the resemblance of the characters, but the one for Neon Dynasty is much more angular, much more futuristic. Of course, it wouldn't be a Magic the Gathering set without the mana symbols. These are the 5 sources of energy that you tap to summon creatures, cast spells, and so on. Water is actually here on my Molly keyboard because I thought it worked well with the color. But again, look at that fine line work on the skull. Looks just like the printed key. As I mentioned, Kamigawa is this Japanese type environment. You have a lot of samurai elements like this katana here. And let's check out that line work. Very thin lines. These are some of the thinnest lines we've put onto a keycap from any design, and they just came out very crisp, no bleed at all. And if you're a Magic the Gathering fan, you can already see from the flat lays, the renders, the image photos, all of these alternative text and words that are taken right from the game, such as tap, untap. These are game mechanics from the card game, different functions like destroy. It's just taken straight in inspiration from the game. Just fantastic to see on those keycaps. Now, we've had some awesome influencers and creators take a look at the set. You've probably seen some videos or social media content online, but the one I really want to highlight is by the Professor. Now, back in the day, I used to be a big Magic the Gathering fan, and I always, without fail, watched videos by Tolarian Community College. And the Professor, the host of TCC, was gracious enough to review this kit, and I believe he's using it right now, and you can see some footage here. Let's have a look.
And best of all, they pair nicely with the new Clackeys mechanical keyboard keycaps. Designed by SpikedSynapse and manufactured by Infinikey, these keycaps are an all-inclusive kit. Well over 200 keys. These keycaps are gorgeous, their style is both fun and immersive, and is there really any better Magic the Gathering setting for technical keyboards than Cyberpunk Kamigawa? All in all, this is a fantastic pickup for those in the technical keyboard and Magic the Gathering Venn diagram crossover.
So we're really grateful to the Professor and everybody that had a look at this set for putting it on their desk, giving us their thoughts, and just seeing it in that context is very exciting for us. We have a lot of exciting projects with Clackeys out now and in the works, not just with Magic the Gathering, but other IPs as well. So keep a lookout on our socials, on Clackeys' socials, their website. They're coming out with lots of great projects with us. And so you won't want to miss the in-stocks, the pre-orders, all the good stuff with Clackeys. It was a tremendous time working and collaborating with their teams to bring this to life, and we're very excited about what this set means for not just keyboard fans, Magic fans, but everybody who could potentially have something awesome on their desk that reflects their passions, their hobbies, and everything they love about whatever they're involved in, like MTG. This is the first step that we're taking in this direction. So thanks for checking out the video. Check out all the other good content and stuff around this key set. I'm sure there's more to be popping up in the woodwork as people receive the set, put it on their boards. We're really looking forward to seeing what keyboards people choose to put these on, how they set up their desks, and if they put other types of Magic the Gathering paraphernalia, the desk mats, the play mats, all these other cool things. We're really looking forward to seeing Magic fans really add this to their collection. I'm Michael from Infinikey. Until next time, see you soon. Ha! It's here.
Está cambiando.